These are the waiver wire picks ahead of week 7 of fantasy football. Michael Mayer. Coach Pete Carroll said yesterday that starting tight end Brock Bowers will be out for the, in quotes, long haul. In week 6 against the Titans, Mayer caught 5 of the 7 targets for 50 yards and a score, finishing as tight end 6 on the week. With Jacoby Myers not having the connection and target share percentage with Geno, look for the ball to continue to go Myers' way until Brock comes back. Kamani Vidal. The storyline of the week for fantasy, who's going to take over the Chargers' backfield after Hampton got put on IR. And Kamani Vidal put that debate to rest in just one game. He turned a 67% snap share into 18 carries for 124 yards, added in 3 catches and a touchdown reception to finish as the top 10 running back on the week. He's playing the Colts and the Vikings for the next 2 weeks, so that's going to be a significantly tougher matchup, but look for Kamani Vidal to continue that RB1 workload in this Harbaugh-style offense. Jaylen Coker. Assuming Jaylen Coker comes off of IR and is activated to play in week 7, he's in line to make an immediate impact with Bryce Young. T-Mac will still be the clear-cut #1 guy on that team, but Bryce Young desperately needs someone else to throw the ball to, and Coker looks like he could be that guy. Even if you don't need to start him on your squad this week, Coker wouldn't be a bad pickup to stash on your bench and wait a few weeks to let him get back to game speed and build his connection with Bryce Young. I expect him to be a solid wide receiver option by the end of the year. And last, Cameron Johnson. With Baker playing on an MVP level, he needs someone to throw the ball to, and Cameron Johnson might be that guy by default, with Godwin, Mike Evans, and Emeka all nursing injuries. If all 3 of them are out for week 7 against the Lions, Johnson will be thrown back into that wide receiver 1 role for Baker. He had a team-high 4 targets with 64 yards and a score last week, after Emeka left with a hamstring injury. With a healthy Bucs wide receiver core, Johnson doesn't hold too much value, but continue to monitor the status of Evans and Emeka this week, and if either of them isn't able to suit up, look for Johnson to have another big week this week.